Ladies and gentlemen, electricity distribution in Ghana has traditionally been the responsibility of the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, and the Northern Electricity Distribution Company, NEDCO, which handles distribution in the northern parts of the country. In 1994, as a result of lingering challenges faced by the country in respect of power supply, a decision was taken by Cabinet to conduct a wide-ranging reform of the power sector. The government, therefore, the following year, in 1995, initiated a program to transform the power sector in order to provide adequate, reliable, and affordable supply of power to support its socio-economic development agenda. The participation of the Enclave Power Company in power distribution in Ghana is therefore absolutely consistent with government's objective of ensuring reliable power supply to industrial as well as domestic consumers for the socio-economic development of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, with what I've just said above, we can all see that private sector participation in power distribution is not a new thing. Enclave Power is a private entity and has the concession to distribute power in the free zones enclave, and they've been doing this since 2009. Everywhere in the world, private sector participation in many areas hitherto monopolized by government is being encouraged. This is leading to increased investment from the financial sector and the capital markets, and is introducing efficiency into the operations in those sectors. Power can be no different. And therefore, when people try to misinform the nation and the public by saying that our carrying out the reform in terms of allowing private sector participation in concessioning the distribution of power, by that we are privatizing ECG, it's absolutely untrue. Government has no intention of privatizing ECG. ECG is still a 100% government-owned entity and will remain a 100% government-owned entity. But nothing in our regulations stops private sector participation in managing concessions to distribute power to customers and give them efficient service than we have had in the past. The company recognized that their maximum demand for 2015 and beyond would far outstrip the demand that they had realized in 2014, and therefore took the bold step of investing millions of dollars to construct this substation. $35 million indeed. Distinguished guests, it is worthy of note that the design of this new substation was done by a team of Ghanaian engineers, and the actual construction work was carried out largely and predominantly by a Ghanaian workforce with a few foreigners working alongside from China, Bulgaria, and India. This lends credence to our policy of local content and technology transfer. As we continue to roll out our policies and strategies towards energy sufficiency, government will continue to partner the private sector to ensure that reliable power is supplied sustainably for the development of our country. Ladies and gentlemen, the power supply challenge we are currently going through is affecting both industrial and domestic activities. And as Ghanaians have been informed already, we're working tirelessly to ensure that we address these challenges sooner than later. We're making progress in overcoming the power gap. Power is being fed, increasing power is being fed into the grid, and over the last few weeks, at least some 200 new megawatts have been fed into the system, and we will continue to increase the power that is being fed into the system until the gap is eliminated completely by, according to my power minister's promise, year's end, for which I have put his neck on the block. I remain committed to my pledge to the people of Ghana that I will work to fix the problem of power supply deficits and ensure that they don't occur anytime in the future. Our long-term strategy for industry is to make cheaper base load power available for their operations. The Ministry of Power is accordingly pursuing the introduction of clean coal into our power generation mix. It is intended that with cheaper power, industry will be more competitive, and that will lead to the creation of more sustainable jobs in furtherance of our agenda for transformation. The availability of cheaper base load power in huge capacity would eliminate the consequential effects of low water inflows into our hydropower facilities. We are also aware that under the agenda for transformation, industry can best and business can best be driven by dependable and competitively priced power. This is a prerequisite for the Ghanaian business and industrial sector. In conclusion, let me once again congratulate my friend and brother, Kojo Eduhene, and Enclave Power Company for the bold step it has taken to participate as a private sector-led company in power distribution here in Ghana. I thank you, and may God bless us all.